What's the most important decision that you'll make in your lifetime? A friend recently asked me this question. The first answer that popped into my head is the person that I choose to marry and or have children with. But as I considered this question further, I realized it was an unintentional trick question. I couldn't possibly answer it. And more important, I realized that the mindset that says choosing a partner is the most important decision you'll ever make puts a lot of pressure on that decision and on a relationship. I have no idea what will be or has been the most important decision of my life because there's no way to know. It could be that the most important decision I ever make is when I choose to cross the street one day at the wrong time and get hit by a bus. The end of a life certainly seems more important to me than the end of a marriage, at least in the grand scheme of things. And of course, if I choose not to cross the street and the truck that would have struck me just passes me by, I would never even be aware of having made such a life-altering choice. Alternatively, the best decision a person ever makes could be to take a lunch meeting with someone who becomes his or her partner in a wildly successful business venture. Everyone's most important decision may not involve love. I don't say this to undermine the seriousness of choosing a partner. It's not a decision that I've taken lightly. But to accept the mindset that it's the most important decision we'll ever make, and therefore we better not screw it up, or else we're failures, that's a lot of pressure to put on ourselves and on our relationships. Though my first marriage ended in divorce, I would not say that marriage was a bad decision, or that either of us failed at life's most important choice. I certainly benefited from the relationship, by the lessons I learned along the way, and especially by the children we had together. So at the end of the day, I'd have to say it was a good decision. It might not have been the best or most important decision of my life, but so what? My current partner and co-parent was certainly a good decision. I love her and like her, which is equally important. Work well with her at sharing, parenting, and other domestic responsibilities. Enjoy the time we spend together, and could not imagine being happier with anyone else. But whether or not us being together was the most important decision I'll ever make, I cannot say. Nor would saying it change things one way or the other. Bottom line, the decision to marry or have children with someone is a serious one. Trust me, the courts take it seriously and will try to make sure you do too. But if you tell yourself that it's the biggest test of adulthood and that choosing incorrectly means screwing up your life, you're only serving to make yourself more anxious and fearful, and more likely to stay in an unhappy union to avoid admitting failure. Instead, consider the freedom that comes from understanding that the best or most important decision may be still yet to come, and that all you have to do is make the best possible decision for yourself with the information that you have. A resolve of this nature will assuredly make you a more powerful person in a partnership. Until next time, keep rising. This is Frank Love.